Oh, hello everyone. It's Susie Crew again from Esoteric Trading Solutions. I hope you're all well. Life treating you well, and your trading's doing well, and you're kind and empathetic to other people and animals, and you treat everyone with the respect that they deserve as well as you deserve. Life is just too short to be horrible and to be nasty to people, and be generous. Anyway, enough of that, but just like to plug my business again. It's the only way I make any money if someone subscribes to my business. That's Esoteric Trading Solutions. You can see my subscriptions there. They're very, very cheap. But today I'd like to talk about Ripple. Ripple, I love you even more today, of course. In my mind, Ripple is the most undervalued and the cheapest cryptocurrency on the market, in terms of its revenue base, in terms of its client base, and in terms of its credible technology. So as Ben said, who is one of my subscribers, thank you very much, Ben, 5 hours ago, he said, Susie, quotes from investor Warren Buffett, the market can price things wrong, absolutely. High returns when the low risk is the key. Buy wonderful companies. It's okay to dream big. Invest for the long term. Buy it thinking you will hold it forever. Great investors don't diversify. And thank you very much, Ben, for that, because I think that is Ripple in a nutshell. Ripple is so underpriced, and it's such a joke where it is. It's just crazy. But look, it's an opportunity. As far as I'm concerned, it's an opportunity. If they're prepared to pay $4.39 for IOTA, where the technology is a scam and a piece of crap, which it is, try doing any transfers from IOTA and you'll find out. Or if they're prepared to pay $4.15 for SAN, which is called Sentiment Network Token, $4.15, it went up higher. And I've looked at their technology. You basically download this app, which is like a portfolio thing, which is so basic I could have written it. Pretty much like a spreadsheet, and all it does is gives you percentages of what cryptos you're holding, and that's their technology. And the cryptos was trading at $5.30 from 25 cents, and it doesn't even have clients, and IOTA doesn't even have clients, and all the rumours with IOTA about partnerships, it's all absolute garbology. Just that they have a big fan base, big fan base that's pumping up their cryptocurrency all the time. As I've said before, Ripple has got the goods time and time again. And honestly, this here at 50 cents even is cheap. It's just so cheap, it's a joke. As I said, it's the most undervalued and cheaper cryptocurrency on the market in terms of its revenue base, in terms of client base, and its incredible technology. And definitely, markets do misprice things. As I said, I've been in the market since 87, and the mispricing I've seen in markets since 87 has been incredible. I can tell you what happens in equity markets, bond markets, mortgage-backed security markets, government curves with corporate curves. It happens in commodity markets. I've seen it in all sorts of markets, even in money markets. So markets do get the pricing wrong. The difference is the professionals are coming into this market now, the institutional guys, and they will be aware of Ripple simply because their banks and their hedge funds and their funds will be using Ripple. And once those guys get involved, they'll know the value of Ripple simply because their banks are using the technology and they're buying it as a currency, and they will start buying it for their own clients as well as themselves, as well as everyone else. So, I'm looking again, I've always said it's a 2 to 5 year view on Ripple. Ripple will be one day as known as well as Bitcoin within a 2 to 5 year time frame. And, as far as I'm concerned, where should the value of this thing be? The sky's the limit. And I'm on record for saying that, and I don't give a rat's ass about what other idiots out there say. It's about the volume on issue. They're just a bunch of idiots as far as I'm concerned. But, the institutional guys, will look at the balance sheet of this company. They'll look at the client base. They'll look at the revenues, and they'll know this is just way too cheap. And then they'll look at things like IOTA. They'll try the technology, and they'll look at SAN, just like I've done, and they'll realise they're just a bunch of crap cryptos. Anyway, thanks very much, Andrew, for this too, by the way. Another one of my subscribers sent me this link. about banks in South Korea and Japan using Ripple's technology. We know they are, and a lot of people are using Ripple's technology, but the biggest thing is they aim to also use their currency. If they use their currency, they actually knock off the bottom line 60%. If they just use the technology alone, 30%. But if they use the currency, 61 Japanese banks and Korean banks, if they use also their currency, they knock off 60% on the bottom line, which basically, is straight back to their profit and loss. So that's pretty important. I've always said right along, the big banks will use Ripple's currency as an alternative to foreign exchange markets, because Ripple currency, the spreads are tight as. It hardly costs you anything to go from buy, sell. In the FX market, the spreads could be anything from 3 to 10 basis points, depending on how big the deal is. So again, when we talk about Amex, they will definitely use Ripple's currency. I have no doubt in my mind, because if they can save 60% off the bottom line in terms of costs, cutting costs, that 60% goes back to the profit statement. Pretty much it. They intend to look at this stuff before the end of January, over the Christmas holidays, and it's just super. That's the link there. You can look it up yourself. That came out last night. Again, another link. This is an Asian link, so this had to be translated. Again, they've said pretty much the same thing. These guys are going to be using Ripple. If they use Ripple, 30% technology cuts off the bottom line, but if they use the currency, 60%. So again, looking at Ripple technically, this thing could go anywhere, literally. I wouldn't even want to put a price on it. Thanks very much, guys. Thank you very much for listening. Hope you have a good day, and please be kind to everyone. Thank you.